I am live. Alright. Kind of stuff in my face. Mainly because I may or may not have, didn't think about getting food until and I was like, oh yeah, I'll have 10 minutes to eat. Man, mother truckers, I had 3 minutes in between getting the food out of the air fryer and going live. God. I'm kind of salty about that, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's go. Okay, 10 tickets. Let me turn that down. And
2, 1.
start out that bad boy.
Go. Get out of my way.
Oop.
Well done.
Uh-huh.
Identified.
Alright, so that is meant for us to drop down and not be able to.
Killing spree. Well done. Fire. Critical damage. Humiliation.
Yep.
Dominating.
Ah! Lame. What can I say, bro? I was bringing the pain. Like we're wrestlers or something ish. Whee! Enjoy.
Fire. Critical damage.
Uh-huh. Hi. So how do you want to go? That's fair. That's fair. Why not? Well done. Well done. Does it delete the double kick? No. Lame. Hey! Nice. I'll take it. That's how we roll, son. That's how we roll. Nope. 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 Alright, then I'm getting my get the lunch plus dinner in. Let me rephrase that. Lunch slash dinner, lunch slash possibly lunch slash dinner.
3, 2, 1, go. Get out of my way. Double kill. Well done.
Cool.
Fire.
Ah!
Well done.
Homeboy tried to be like, I got you back, but oh, bloody brilliant. Oh, well done. Yeah. Kind of a douche like that. Nah, like that. I always forget which. Like, I need to get them both set up on the same one on each mech. You may have got me, bro. Alright, 25 seconds. Fair. I don't care where you swap me.
Three, two, one. You have won the match.
Nice. Still made top 3 though. I will take it. Like, alright. Oh. Alright, go on. Nope. And alright. Get a little bit more. That. There we go, should be enough. Not trying to be wasting sauce, especially precious honey mustard sauce. It doesn't matter that I have another full thing in the kitchen. It is still precious. Bro!
3,
Alright.
2, 1, go.
It's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. It's they're both right. And, alright, it's gonna sound funny, but hear me out. Trump's right. He needs to get this win. He needs to get his omnibus. Like, he needs wins for his agenda that can be taken to the midterms. This way, squishy Republicans feel safe, basically trying to campaign on the MAGA agenda. As long as they got wins that they can say, all right, you know, the plan, the president's plan for the White House and for the country and this, that, and the other is working out. So why do we want to change course now? Let's steady the course. Let's not rock the boat. Things like that. But this is where Elon is also right. You don't want to fall into the trap of just constantly getting more and more omnibus bills through as a excuse to get your agenda passed. It is very much a slippery slope back, like not so much slippery slope, but it's a very easy way to keep continuing down the path that this country has been going down. That Americans literally voted Trump into office to try to, if you will, pull back on and get away from. Like, I understand on the... Ooh, I did it again. I'm going to hold off to go out there until after I have that recharge. Like, I understand where Elon is coming from. Like, bro, we're trying to get spending under control. But I also understand where Trump's coming from. Like, bro, it's $2.5 trillion over a decade. Alright? That's like literally a couple $100 billion a year. Now, I know that's still a lot, but that doesn't mean that he's not being committed to getting the budget down. That's just, hey, give me this win, and we can go from there. And it's literally, that's what it's all about. It's all about trying to get a win that midterm Republicans can really campaign and rally around. Like, look at what Trump delivered for the American people. We look at what our leader did to make sure that we're going to be in a good position as a nation, not just a year from now, not just 5 years from now, or even 10, but hopefully 20, 30, years down the line. So let's continue to set a strong foundation for President Trump's agenda long-term to be able to flourish. But if he doesn't get his big, beautiful bill, he doesn't get any of those wins. So it's hard for those squishy Republicans to be able to go back to their districts. Now, are there going to be some holdouts that are trying to push back and prevent Trump's agenda from going through? 100%. And are there people that are more like, I guess you could say, uniparty-esque Republicans that are going to fight tooth and nail to prevent Trump's agenda from going through? Yes. Those guys are always going to be, no, we don't want to go against the status quo. We like having our, money and this and the other. But Charlie Kirk, Scott Presler, various other more populist, I guess you could say, minded Republican outreach and, I guess you could say, registration programs and outreach programs and so on and so forth. They've already stated that if you do not help Trump push the MAGA agenda, that they will, in turn, come the midterm primaries, primary these individuals out, which I 100% support. Give us more populist Republicans that just want to see the little guy flourish, and less of the big guys who just want to go to D.C. and be a part of the big club. Honestly, unpopular opinion with the MAGA guys, I still stand by J.D. Vance. While he is, yes, pure meme fuel, I still say he is a establishment light. I think that's a good way of putting it.
3, 2, 1.
He's an establishment light. Light, yeah, right. Establishment light. like individual, and while everyone's looking at him for the possibility of running for president in 2028, I don't know. I personally don't think that's a good idea. I think JD Vance is just like DeSantis. I never trusted DeSantis. And I still don't trust DeSantis. That dude strikes me and always has struck me. Like, at first in 2018, I was like, alright, let's see what this guy's got. I was kind of lukewarm to him. I just was, I want to phrase this right. I was wanting to find out first what he's going to be like long term, because there's a lot of Republicans and Democrats in 2018 that said, send me to Washington and I will fight for your kitchen table, I guess you could say, wishes, things that you're actually talking about at the kitchen table that you want to get done and fixed. Like, the real things affecting you, not the things that, the party says is affecting you, like either Republicans or Democrats, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, the kitchen table, I guess you could say, what's the word? And I can't believe my mind's pulling a blank on it. But the kitchen table topics that people worry about are the ones that we should be worrying about. Because, first off, you can always expect a politician to be a politician. I'm sorry, but I don't have faith in any of these guys to do anything other than do everything in their power to gain exactly that. As much more power than they can for themselves. So, when I pretty much see and hear individuals that, on the one hand, are, yeah, we're totally, bro, we're totally, like, not a part of the establishment. What would ever make you think we're part of the establishment? That is such a mean thing to say, and then turn around like they are constantly supporting everything that the establishment wants. I'm just saying, that's what I kind of feel like Vance and DeSantis will be like. But when it comes to, once again, Trump and Elon, dude, they're just being billionaires, arguing over billionaire stuff. Like, let's be honest, they both think they're right because they're both type A personalities. I think that's the right personality type. Like, not like breaking down, like, not the lettered one like INJF or whatever. Like, more like, your standard, just break it down to the easiest thing. They are very disagreeable individuals who excel at whatever they do because they themselves will work constantly. They have traits that most people don't have, but because of that, they don't really get along with other people with those same traits. They both think they know exactly what needs to be done, and while Trump's saying, hey, let's first get these, like, let's first get some of this stuff in so we can get the wins, and then come the midterm, get more seats, and hopefully, like, not just get more, like, not just retain, get more, all right? And get more Americans feeling good about what they need, what, like, basically, like, gas prices being lowered so food prices can go down, things like that. Like, Trump's trying, they're both trying to think about it from big picture perspective, but they just came to different conclusions. Elon is saying, hey, let's just cut all spending. We don't need to be doing this. Trump's like, hold on, let's invest money into the economy. Let's, like, one of the things that they're doing is they're making it to where, like, AI, for instance, cannot be regulated by states, and the federal government itself is taking complete control of it. All right, this is double-edged sword. Because do we want that to go to China? Do we want China to be the one to lead the way in AI research and so on and so forth? No. Doesn't mean that China's not going to steal the stuff, but whatever. We're not going to go into that. China's going to China. But with that being said, at the same time, we still want to be number one leading the way in technology. Like, if you want to be the top dog in this world, you got to be the one with the biggest toys, the best toys, the greatest toys. We want to be the America that we talk about in Legend. That's who they want us to be, so let's be it. Like, that's literally how you got to be. You got to be like, oh yeah, we are America the strong, America the brave, so on and so forth. We are the creatures of legend. When you pick a fight with America, you picked a fight with a mythical dragon that you did not know exists. That's what you want, both in what you have to convey to people, but at the same time in what you want to be able to do. Speak softly and carry a big stick. But at the same time, when you put a line in the sand, make sure the people that saw you put that line in the sand know you're not just putting a line in the sand to be cute, funny, so on and so forth. You're putting a line in the sand because actually, 100%, you intend to actually do something if someone crosses that line. And that's the way you got to be in the world stage, and part of that is having the best tools, which, as much as I hate to admit it, and I say it's the rise of Skynet and so on and so forth, and I'm a huge Terminator fan, trust me, this is a bad plan, but it doesn't matter. The genie's out of the bottle. So yeah, like, it's a... like I said, they're both right. It's just... They're both looking at it as there's only one answer to the question, and unfortunately, it's actually a question that doesn't have a multiple choice answer. It's just got a lot of freaking answers. All right, like it is literally like you look at the problem like, so is it this, or this? Yes. Wait, which is it? All of the above? Oh, dang it. I hate when it auto chooses for me. It's like, all of the above? Come on. I'm not gonna sit there and pretend like, I guess you could say it's a good idea, but I'm not gonna sit there and say it's a bad idea. I'm gonna say it's a neutral idea. It's a neutral idea. It may be good, may be bad. Just give it a couple years. Let's see how it turns out after we've, you know what I mean, actually had some time to let it do its thing. Like, if we just try to say it's going to be bad right off the bat, it causes us to be predispositioned to view it as bad and not to view it as, let's see what happens. Like, it literally is. I mean, there's so many times where, like, as bad as it sounds, like, and I will point this out with my own self, there's been so many times where I have screwed myself with my own negative attitude. And just because when you go into something expecting it to be a certain way, expecting it to go a certain way, with, I already know it's going to be bad because that's how things always are. Well, yeah, it's going to be bad because guess what? You said it's going to be bad, so you already predispositioned yourself to expect it to be bad. Hey, nice. Second and third. Like, you know what I mean? So, like I said, they're both right. But before we know, like, look, in the sense of what might be good ideas for how to fix the problem, because sometimes in order to get costs down, you gotta invest in new technologies and things like that. I get that. Bro, I get that. No. But it still can be very quickly a double-edged sword. I did not mean to do that. And if you are not careful, picking a fight with your allies on both sides can seriously cause problems. Now, Elon saying things like it's anti-Doge is not wrong. What's going on with my phone? Like, it's not wrong at all, but alright. It was two different people messaging me that it. Oh, that's funny. Alright, and let me still on. Alright. Appreciate the patience there. But yeah, so I wish there was more I could add, but it's like I'm sorry to say there's probably, I would say, a dozen people like would tell you, well, you know, it's this, that, and the other. It's the worst thing because they're fighting it. I mean, it's good to disagree, and it's good to have people in your circle that disagree with you. Like, that is a strength. Elon, Elon saying, you know, I do not necessarily, I guess you could say, agree with these moves is good because you don't want yes men. Yes men are the thing of just ruin.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Because yes men will not stand up to you when you are wrong. Alright? Yes men will let you make every mistake you want to make because you're the boss. You got it, boss. No. You want that guy around you that's gonna look at you and be like, you are being dumb, man. No. But you want that guy is like saying you're being dumb. Did you wake up today, decide to put on helmet and shoulder pads and start licking glass? Cause you're being that level of like dumb. Okay. And it's good. You want people, like I said, in your circle that are going to be like, that tell you that, and if you don't have it, you are doomed to fail in whatever endeavor you go into. Like, that guy telling you no is not necessarily a bad thing. That guy telling you no is actually trying to make sure you, like, especially in situations like that, is actually trying to make sure you come out on top. Just because they're not agreeing with you doesn't mean they don't want to see you win. You know what I mean? Like, oh, good night, dude. But yeah, dude, that. What can I say? This is like I'm. What can I say? I'm at work every day listening to news. Even it's kind of sad. I've always been a big news guy. I'm a firm believer in trying to know what's going on. Granted, I also at the same time will sit there and be like, the news lies constantly. It's annoying. If only they'd take the time to actually collect things like, I don't know, the facts. Maybe the news might actually be right most of the time. I wouldn't have to fact check on my own. I have more important things to do with my time. Like find out how to waste my time. I couldn't resist that joke. But it's true. Like, but at the same time, that's why I generally, I'm not gonna sit there and say like I know everything going on like mainstream news wise, but I do try to know like the main things that matter. Well, like when I heard about the big beautiful bill, like one of the things that I heard that was possibly going to be in it was name. But one of the things that I heard was, well, hello, Miss Force of Nature. You doing my job for me? Okay. But when I heard like what was like a $1,700 stimulus check to all Americans. Now, look at the first stimulus and look at what he's suggesting now. See, the first stimulus that he did would have actually been really good for Americans. If everything he was trying to do would have been continued under Biden, but a lot of that got rescinded. Like, but that's neither here nor there. But then you got things like frickin' oh man, Kareem Jean-Pierre leaving the Democrats. That one was not surprising at all. Like, I mean, in a way it is, but in a way it's not. Really? Do you got the zoomies, cat? You do. Oh my goodness, you're not over my shit. Literally. Get the frickin' So my parents bought this in Germany, and I held, like, they were going to sell it in the garage, in a yard sale or something a few years ago, and I saved it. Your foot back up here comes on big, but don't knock over the shit, cat. But I saved it because I'm like, no, we've had this thing since we lived in Germany. We picked it up in Germany. Like, no, I'm good, player. Oh, okay. I'll see how that there works now. Oh. But, so of course, I'm not letting that thing go away. I mean, I've had that thing too long. Like, well, they've had it. We've had it as a family, we've had it too long. And, really? Anyway. So, I'm not letting it go. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Like, Cream Jump here, her leaving the Democratic Party. I mean, come on, dude. Who wants to be known as a Democrat in the year of our Lord 2025 at this point? What do they want to be known, like, who wants to be associated with geriatric millionaires and billionaires? And on top of that, who wants to be stuck in a place where you douchebag, how dare you not let me just get my killing? But anyway, who wants to be associated with that? Like, that, I remember back when I was a young man, alright? I was never a Democrat, alright? But I was, I hung out with Democrats. I had a lot of, I've always been anti-war. A lot of my views, I have views that align very hard on the right, and I have views that align very hard on the left. My left views are always like anti-war, freedom of speech, things like that. You know what I mean? Don't be a racist douchebag. You know, the simple things. Simple things. My right-wing views are always things like, you know, I'm a proud capitalist. I don't really, well, I mean, I would love for socialism to work, but let's be honest, human nature will ruin it every step of the way. I'm not going to sit here and deny it. Like, I wish, and even if we lived in a post-resource, like a scarcity society, I'm sorry, we would still have multiple, and I mean multiple problems because of the fact that you would still have the haves and have-nots. They would just somehow make sure that the people who, like, yes, you could make whatever you wanted within reason. They would have it to where, like, to use Star Trek and, like, replicators, like, you know, as an example, they'd make it to where your replicator rations that you bought and bought a lot would not be able to, like, get you what the guys at the top ration to be able to get them. Like, you would still be struggling to get by. Like, they would make sure of that.
3,
But
2,
that's
1,
why I'm like, maybe that's not the best idea.
away.
Maybe that's not the best idea. Maybe why, if I don't trust these guys under capitalism, why would I trust these guys under socialism? I'm just saying. Let's just be real here.
Identified.
I am very much a realist. I learned a long time ago, politicians are just assholes. They're always going to just serve themselves. You don't know, no, you know, that's insulting to assholes. Politicians are, I mean, I hate to say it, but the whole idea of lizard people is only like, I don't actually believe in it, but it's a good way to describe them. They're not actually lizard people, but they kind of act like it. Like, they act like you would expect lizard people to act. Like, it's kind of like, are you guys just, like, purposely trying to just be like the like, first episode of Harley Quinn where all the rich dudes are on the yacht and they're like, enjoying our favorite pastime. Saying fuck the poor! Actually, really, like, the first season of Harley Quinn was gold. After that, I lost all interest because it just kind of seemed more like it wanted to push a narrative than actually be funny and, you know, like, actual comic book accurate funny. Then I'm still kind of salty of how they did Kite Man. I'm still real salty of how they did Kite Man, dude. Like, I am so, like, 100% Kite Man and Ivy. Like, I know they've completely changed it since then, and this, that, and the other, the whole, like, Ivy and Harley Quinn thing. Nope. Ivy and Kite Man, they did Kite Man dirty. They so did Kite Man dirty. That dude was a wholesome, like, breath of, like, the one thing he, like, did that was kind of creepy, it actually, like, you could have taken a cab and gotten here quicker than having me fly you on the kite. And she's like, you know what, that actually makes a lot of sense. Like, he doesn't, like, the one time he does something that's kind of creepy, it is literally a crossed wire. And, like, the rest of the time, he's just trying to be a, he's kind of a dude, bro, but he's trying to be a good dude. Like, and I like that about it. Like, I like characters that, at the end of the day, try to be good dudes. That is, like, my favorite character trope. But anyway, to get back to the whole point about the Democrats, because I digest. Yeah, dude. I'm just saying, there were a lot of problems with the Democrats back in the day, but they were never like they are now. If that makes sense. Like, they seemed idealistic and so on and so forth, and seemed like they had pie in the sky dreams, but they never really seemed like a, well, like they are now. A bunch of, like, geriatric, like, after you money, after power, after everything that they can to just kind of screw you over. And that's why no one wants to be associated with them. Like, I will give Tim Pool, Mr. Pool had a good analysis, I think it was today or last night at Timcast IRL. I don't remember. I was passively listening to IRL as I was getting things done. But basically, the whole thing is the Democrats are basically done. And what you're seeing now is the MAGA party, kind of like MAGA Republicans, kind of take up what's the bulk of what was Democrats that fled because they wanted to get away from the far left insanity and the craziness and so on and so forth. And eventually you're going to see them split off, like the more liberal Democrat types that, while being very pro-American, don't agree with the Republicans on a lot of topics. They're going to be going over to the frickin' whatever the new party that gets formed that eventually splits off from the Republicans to, you know what I mean? Because they're not I am not a Republican, all right? I feel like I've been, like, Stockholm, well, not Stockholm syndrome. Oh, what's the word? I feel like the Democrats have put a gun to my head and forced me to register Republican because of the fact that I'm not a Republican. I've never been a Republican. I've never wanted to be a Republican. I wanted to remain an independent. And unfortunately, the Democrats put me in a position, and so many others like me who really, I didn't even want to vote, man. I was like, leave me out of it. I don't care. Yeah, I know what's going on, but I don't believe that voting actually does anything or works or this, that, and the other. And it put me in a situation where I was like, I felt like if I didn't vote, didn't do anything, I'm letting the country, like, if on the off, like, just the off chance that maybe voting does something. If I do not try to at least do something, like vote literally like my country actually is in peril and needs it, then if we do end up in a bad situation, like I generally prescribed to the George Carlin approach, that it wasn't the people who didn't vote's fault. No, I abstained from voting. This is the mess that all of you made. From your decisions, from all of your votes. I just wanted to be left alone to do whatever I was doing and going to do anyway. Because quite frankly, I don't believe that I should have to push my will upon another person. Because quite frankly, I'm not going to act like I know better than somebody else. But then, unfortunately, you got a bunch of people who do think that they know better than other people, who do vote, and a lot of times they're incredibly stupid. And they all happen to coalesce around the Democrats. Oh, yay! And now, because of that, we have individuals like Karine Jean-Pierre, who literally was Biden's press secretary, who's like, yeah, I'm no longer a Democrat now. I don't know what you'd call me. I just know that Democrat is not who I am. Well, have you ever thought that maybe you kind of helped create the problem we have? But now that you got a big mess, you want to wash your hands of it and be like, I didn't help make this? Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Then like the smart Democrats are rats sinking a fleeing the fleeing I like the dyslexia probably are rats fleeing a sinking ship because they know they got nothing. Nothing. Who wants to vote for stodgy moralists that are constantly telling you you're wrong for the simplest of things? Oh, you like the female form? Misogynist! Oh, you happen to want a video game that's just pure entertainment? Nice first place. Oh, you look. Uh-oh, here goes one of those racist right supremes that want to be left alone again. You know, reigning supreme. And most of the time, nice. Look at that, dude. I didn't expect that. But a lot of times it's just individuals who wanted to just like be left alone, to play their video games, to watch their movies, to read their comic books, to enjoy whatever their form of entertainment was. But it got usurped to push the narrative. And Karine Jean-Pierre, who was like I said, not just a Democrat, was one of the Democrats that was in the White House as Joe Biden's press secretary, pushed a lot of the things that led to these, like, best way to put it. Like, you were seeing the MCU. I'm going to use this as an example, alright? We're not even going to talk about Green John Pierre anymore. Let's just talk about the cultural effects that the Democrats have pushed. I mean, being the fact that we know, like, in 2016, we had it come out that Donna Brazile of CNN literally literally leaked the debate question to Hillary Clinton before the debate. All right? We know this. All right? We literally watched like that play out. Then we had frickin' the fact that under Trump's first term, you had 4 years of every major news network being like Trump, 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 Trump. Like, didn't matter if Trump had done something or not. Like, one, I think it was Jon Stewart, but one certain commentator said, that like on the left actually, that they just can't let Trump have a good day. And then you have, what happened in 2020, the lockdowns, the election, then you had January. So, like, there's a whole long list of things that have happened. And during all of this, the one thing that could have helped alleviate all of the situation, all of the stress of these situations, was just a simple let people have their entertainment. But no, people had to be dealing with the message at all times. It was never let people have a break from the message, let people have the ability to just get some entertainment. No, they had to have the Democrat far left talking points constantly shoved down their throat. And now that they have to lick the spoon of shitty consequences, they want to act like they didn't do any of that and that none of that was an issue. Well, unfortunately, yes, it was. You did create a problem for yourself. You didn't just create a problem for yourself, you created a problem for literally yourself and everyone else. Because when you were pushing, like, the best way I could put it, in 2008, when Obama got elected, the race relations between the white and black community were actually really good, dude. Like, when I say that a lot of the problems we have today came about because of the fact that the best way to put it, Occupy Wall Street.
2, 1.
Occupy Wall Street. Everyone far left and far right started to get along. Alright? They started to realize, wait, we're not the problem. It's literally the millionaires and the billionaires. Well, that's when Occupy Wall Street was born. Occupy Wall Street got the elites going, we gotta break these mother truckers back up. Well, problem is, give me a back. That led to you were already kind of seeing it with, under Obama's first term, like, a lot of people say, oh, well, they say, well, yeah, no, 15 years. Yeah, that's right. Started about 2010, 2011. Like, if you were to go back and watch videos on, YouTube, alright, from 2010, 2011, 2012, it wasn't really that political. It was literally never that political. It was like, yeah, it was mainly a bunch of, like, Smosh. Okay, go back and watch Smosh from then. Go back and watch Epic Mealtime from then.
3, 2, 1.
Like,
Go.
there was, yeah, I think about, like, some, David Frank or whatever. No. He still does it, too. He still does his show. But you talk about random things, everything from pop culture to whatever. Oh. But, point being, you didn't have, like, your standard commentators like you do now on YouTube. that was not something you had at the time. Like, I'm not, oh. Like, when I say that the culture was, and it's kind of why I say people should go back and also watch the YouTube rewinds from back then as well. Like, I'm just slowly working my way to it. I want to give them I want this to be a laugh. All right, but you will see things like size, Gundam style, freaking being big. You like, oh, freaking. You were just starting to see the rise of Let's Plays, and the idea of streaming games was starting to be a thing, and like, it was a completely different culture, but it was a more cohesive culture because like, the internet, was not just this. I guess you could say it's not like it is now where it encompasses our life. We still had a life outside of the internet. Like, politics as well had not taken over our life either. That's the other part I need to point out. Politics as well had not taken over our life. Like, people still disagreed over things. Like, but this is when you started to see the rise of when you disagree with somebody and they don't have an actual response because they just expected you to honestly, like, or not honestly, to automatically agree with them. That right there was when things started to go south. When you started to see people be like that. Like, it used to be you could disagree with your friends and this, that, and the other. But then you started to see the rise of, like, cancel culture where, like, you posted something just being funny. Well, one of your so-called friends that just want internet points with, their leftist friends because, younger me would have done everything to, like, be the guy everyone liked. So I get it on on that front. But never the let me be a busybody moralist, like, to get people to like me. Like, that was always, we made fun of those people back in the early aughts. Like, we're talking 90s, like late 90s, 2000s. Those were literally the people that got made fun of. The ultra, like, religious types were always made fun of for being ultra religious. So, like, no one liked the moralist that just showed up and was always like, well, I'm gonna stick my finger in your face and tell you, oh, and tell you exactly where you're wrong. Nobody likes those guys. Everybody hated them. And I do literally mean everybody. And then you go into Obama's first and second term, and those guys came to be such, like, the prominent, like, these guys are cool? Hold up. What? How are these guys cool? Who in their right mind thought, hey, you know what I think's cool? Being a douchebag moralist that makes everyone feel like they gotta walk on eggshells around me. Now, I'm not saying you can't have those things that people can't joke about or can't say to you. That happens. But doesn't mean you gotta force people to walk on eggshells. Well, you said this and now I'm offended. Okay, and then when people would appease their I'm offended with, well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend. No. No. Don't say sorry. Don't say sorry.
3, 2,
Double down.
1, go.
Double down.
Let's get things started.
All right. Look at them and not only say, I will make that joke again, but I'll make it 10 times meaner. Like, and I'm not even playing, dude. Like, you do that, people are gonna be like, But if you sit there couch out, please don't hurt me. I'm a good boy. I'm sorry. I mean, there's blood in the water, lads, and the sharks are raped. Like, I'm not even playing. That's exactly what they would say. They're like, the sharks, they're out, lads. Mm-hmm. Yes, they are. And I'm just saying. You want to take mine out? I'm taking yours out. I was hunting, mother trucker. Well. But that's my point, dude. Like, it's, it's dumb. It's, like I said, it's moralism. I don't know why I'm still trying to beat that drum. I will never understand it. I think those guys are, like, lame. Beyond lame. And this is coming from a nerd. This is coming from a dude that literally likes the people in books more than I've ever liked most people. Just saying. But, I mean, I don't really know what else to say. So I will say that in Trump's big beautiful bill, the talk of him like removing silencers again from the one freaking provision. I can't remember what it is. My brain was basically, but people be able to buy silencers again. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I do support that. Now let's just get rid of the rest of the NFA entirely, and go from there. I'm just saying, let's just nuke that thing from orbit and be like done. Machine guns for everyone. Literally straight Oprah Winfrey. Check under your seat. You get a machine gun. You get a machine gun. You get a machine gun. Everybody gets a machine gun. I'm just saying. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, snap! They caught me off guard, friends. No worry, no worry. Look, come from this side. I'm just saying. I rolled out and said, "What up, players?" Smells like bitch in here. I do gotta admit, I like the Guardian's main look. There's a reason why I don't have any of the skins on it anymore. Like skin I had for it. Because the Guardian just looks mean the way it is already. It don't need a skin, dude. It already looks mean. But yeah. Me who just literally spent I don't know how long just straight talking politics. Them. Don't talk politics. Please don't talk politics to me. Get to ask the question, in for a penny, in for a pound. Like, you just asked the wrong person. I went by my buddy's shop yesterday, and he had one of his friends in there that also a big researcher of news and politics and whatnot. We're both like, he was like, I just realized I introduced the wrong two people.
Double kill.
Like,
Well done.
it'd be like that sometimes. I'm gonna say I will be the first to sit there and say when it comes to like news, politics, and things of the such, man, I am a junkie. And honestly, it's why like what else is going on that I've really been paying attention to? I mean, I know the oh man, I can't remember the dude name. Oh man, basically, there was a give, set, and go that Jeremy Hambley of the Quartering had set up that he basically nuked because the family of the individuals he was trying to help were, let's just be less than. Oh, I got screwed. They were not being willingly helpful uh, in making sure that the dude's daughter, after his death, got like his actual daughter got the money, and the lawyer contacted him. I mean, let me. Oh, testing, testing, testing. No, I got Mike. Yeah, I have Mike. I has Mike. Huh? Weird.
3, 2, 1.
I still took somebody out right on the way out. Huh? Let me check that real quick. Let me see. Nice, nice score. Pretty nice score. Let's see. All right. So Twitch, good to go. Give me a second, folks. Just making sure I'm not having technical difficulties because a friend of mine saying my stream's having some difficulties, so I want to check it. Nope. Everything seems good. Weird. I don't even check. Where is it? I'm even taking the time to check my freaking stream on. Yeah. Odd. Very odd. Alright. Cool. I appreciate your patience there. Let's go. Okay. You can hear me now. Alright. Weird. I might have had a brief moment where things went south. Ah, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I mean, I did have my stream yesterday have issues after a certain point. Like, I look over, I don't have any viewers anymore, and I'm like, well, I don't have. I thought I was doing it. Oh, look over. It's literally like the stream had like either the laptop had issues or something, and the stream just went. Eh! Anyway, I just now realize, well, not like I really needed it, but eh. Like, let me turn that down because I am not about to have that make me deaf. Alright. Ah! Dang. See. This is control point fire. And alright. Either way.
Three, two, one, go. Let's get things started.
Let's go.
We're losing the lead. We have taken the lead.
How do you get? Hurry in line. Go! Be gone. Yep.
Well done.
Wait.
Noob identified.
Ah! Respect! Respect! I still got the point! Come on! Come on! Ah! Like, I was holding that point like a G! I still get to say I took out their... Oh, that was dumb of me. I still get to say I took out the... Oh! Alright, Booyah, come on. No! Ah! I fail. All of the fail. I straight failed this city. Oh, come on. Come on.
Revenge. Well done.
That is a show I need to get back. Like, when I get back, but I get, like,
Opening fire.
seasons
2 minutes
3
remaining.
through 7 of? Yeah. Arrow. Good series. I still stand by. They really should hire Stephen Amell as Green Lantern in the DCU. I think that would be like one of those. They would be able to print money with him as Green Arrow. I mean, they would have the fans of the show coming back to watch it. Just like, oh snap! He's back as Green Arrow. Whoa! And he got a movie. Whoa! Come on, man. Straight Mordecai and Rigby. Don't laugh at my dated jokes or dated references. No reference shaming, please. Ah, nice! Look at that! Look at that! Hey! And I got third place. I'll take it. That's what I'm talking about, friends. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah! Rise. Alright. Go.
3, 2, 1, go. Let's get things started.
That's funny.
We have taken the lead.
And oh, you Joe couldn't get out in time. I hate that gun, man. So cheap. I guess if it goes on sale, I have the money. You best believe. Why not? I like this game. I want to see these guys succeed. They made a pretty solid game. Like, I'm legitimately impressed with this game. The fact that I stopped playing for like 2-3 years, and I come back. Not only is my character still here, alright? Which is the best part, alright? Not only is my character still here, but I like could transfer my save to PC. That right there is like, all right, you guys are gonna get some money out of it. I support freaking creators that do it. Like, and the thing is like they have sales to where you can get good freaking things without completely breaking yourself. Like, for instance, the like battle pass. Like, get the battle pass, and as long as you just play regularly, you don't need the extra one where you gain like 15 extra levels. Man, I don't need that. Let me put in that work. Why are you trying to rob me of my work? Trying to be one of them greedy mother truckers robbing me work. Come on. Oh, dang it. Alright. Alright. Now let's hold it.
You have won the match.
But I still didn't make MVP in any of them? Wow. Kind of a kick in the nuts. I mean, dude is 91. I guess there's a reason for that. Alright. Why not? Oh, man. Coffee got gold.
3, 2, 1, go. Let's get things started.
I'm gonna peek around the corner. Oh, look. If it. Oh, and he got me. Look at that, Vegeta. Look at that. Take the win. Take the win. Oh! You douchebag! You saved your teammate, though. You certainly saved your teammate, though. I will not deny you that, Mech. You did save your teammate. Okay! Alright then. If this is how it's going to be. Ah! Oh, you mother trucker. Good timing, though. He caught me right when I was coming out. Like, zink! Nope. Like, I'm kind of mad, kind of not. I'm actually, like, partly impressed. Eh. See how they move first. Oh boy, like, no! We're gonna switch it up on it. Really? Freaking lockers, man! Like, I would have been fine. I would have been like, yeah, what up, player? Lock. Eh. Oh. Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Defeat.
It'd be like that sometimes. Alright. Oh. Why not? Well, I tried. And man. We all knew it was coming. I was having too much non-congestion tonight. We all knew it was coming. Had too much oh. Oh. Dang it. I hate being a force of nature. And
3, 2, 1. Go.
That's actually really cool. I just now noticed that's an actual, like, singularity there. Well. No? Right? Now you're gonna give me the spawn point I wanted? Ah.
Double kill. Well done. Killing spree. Well done. Incoming fire. Noob identified. Dominating. Well done. Humiliation. Well done. Cover me. 3, 2, 1.
Alright. And Abby. Ah.
Revenge. Well done. Fire. Noob identified. Incoming fire.
Well,
Incoming fire. Killing spree. Well done. Incoming fire. 3, 2, 1. You have won the match.
that's how you do that, son. Anyway.
One.
Okay.
Get out.
Okay. Oh, okay. I guess bringing the rain it is. Ha ha. Oh, curse you! No! Why are you sucking? To have the best point in the house! Ah! Well, that was unexpected. I would have laughed. Come on, reload! Got lost, Layla. Look at the boner. He thinks he's gonna win. So like, what's what it's like to not score? Ooh! Well, what do you know? Look at that. He took him out right and proper. Don't worry, we'll take him out right back. Hey, Geppetto. Ha ha! Let's try it. Oh no. Alright.
First blood. Well done.
Yep.
Killing spree. Well done. Humiliation.
I'm sorry, Geppetto. I did not mean to hit you like that. That was so rude of. I'll do it again. Get him! He's easy picking!
Humiliation. Well done. Incoming fire. Critical damage. Dominating. Well done. Smackdown. Well done.
Guess who back?
Incoming fire.
Ooh! Yeah, why not? Where are we going? There you go straight to it. But nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Shady and Chopped Liver. Well, if you want Shady, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of weed mixes some hard liquor. Some vodka that jumps up my heart quicker than the shock when I get shocked at the hospital by the doctor when I'm not cooperating. When I'm rocking stable while he's operating. You waited this long to stop debating, cause I'm back and I'm all ragging arguing. I know that you got a job, Miss Cheney, but your husband's heart problem's complicating. So the FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me. So come on a tip, come on a lips, jump back, jiggle the hips, so wiggle a bit and get ready. Cause this shit's about to get heavy. I just settled on my lawsuit, chuck it in there! Don't worry about it. Just follow me, cause we get a little controversy, cause it feels so without me. It just looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me to the video little controversy because it feels so. The bears, the Elvis. You start feeling like prisoners helpless. If someone comes along on a mission in your stage, a visionary. Vision is scary, could start a revolution, losing the airways of rebel. So just let me rebel and bask in the fact that I got everyone thinking such a disaster, such a catastrophe, disease, so damn to the command. You ask me, well I'm back, 50 minutes, and I'm going to enter in it, and I'm just getting like splinter. The center of the mission, back to the winner, I'm in a resting, the resting, with wrestling, and testing, and it is here, and nesting. Testing. Attention, please. Feel the tension as soon as someone mentions me. Give my 10 cents. My 2 cents is free. A new sense. Who said you sent to me? Controversy. Other feels don't get. Yeah, this looks like a job for me. Show everybody. Me, the video controversy. It would feel no empty. Lindsay's asking. I got tit for tat with anybody who's talking this shit. It's that ish. Chris Kirkpatrick, you can get your ass kicked worse than the lip biscuit bastard. Moby, you can get stomped by Obi. 36-year-old bald head. You don't know me, you're too old. Let's go with over. Nobody listens to techno. Let's go. Just keep it the signal. I'll be there with nice first and third. No, suspenseful, defensive ever since Prince turned himself into a symbol. Sometimes it just seems everybody only wants to discuss me. So this doesn't mean I'm disgusting, but it's just me, I'm just obscene. Ha ha ha! I am the worst thing from Elvis Presley. Black music so selfishly. I use it to get myself wealthy. There's a concept that works. 20 million other white rappers emerge, but no matter how many fish in the sea, it'll be so empty without me. Nice! A little controversy, because it feels so empty without me. Oh, which one got it this time? Still the red map. Bruh. Let's go. Alright. Oh, topic. Wait. I should have done that before I went. But click on the game button. So it must drink the cold coffee of sadness.
Three, two, one, go. Get out of my way. Incoming fire. Noob identified. Killing spree. Well done.
Well, oh! I mean, to be fair, they were probably tired of me being like, "Oh yeah, bro, I got this. You need me from you need me in the back row, just like DFA." What I do? Trust me. Better men have tried.
Humiliation. Well done. Killing spree. Well done.
Yep, not letting you stick around back there, pal. Yeah, I'm sorry. Was that not supposed to go that way? My bad, bro. I'm such a party pooper. Everybody needs a pooper, that's why they invited me. Party pooper. Party pooper. That's me.
Unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
Incoming fire.
I can't believe I managed to pull that off!
Rampage. Well done. Humiliation. Double kill. Well done. 3, 2, 1. You have won the match.
And I managed to get through that entire round without dying. I'll take it. Ah! At first and second. I'll take it. Like that's a whole lot. You know they mad at me. I don't blame them. Really don't blame them. They're like, bro, I was just I was just playing a game, man. Gotta have flashbacks of guided missile. Wake up. It's only a dream. It's only a dream. Oh man.
3, 2, 1, go. Let's get things started.
I did not mean to do that though.
Noob identified.
Now to whip it out on. Yeah, now to really whip it out on. Need to get a better freaking secondary weapon. Well, actually, part of the problem actually is the fact that I can only equip a 4. And that gun just that you douche.
Noob identified. Critical damage. 3, 2, 1.
What? Alright. This is that moment where everyone starts pulling in their like
Identified.
No!
Three,
Lame!
2, 1.
5! Please. I got your back. Like, well, that's kind of what happened. It is a mech game. Okay, wait, really? Really? Oh, you sneaky little dick waffles. But that's your favorite thing, too. Dick waffles. But you're excited about that order. Like, oh, I ordered me some waffles. What type? Well, you already know what type, bro. My favorite type. I'm just saying. I know how that conversation goes just because you tell I'm being salty. I'm being salty. Don't mind me. I'm being salty, friend. You can mind me for salt right now because I'm being salty. I'm being one of the saltiest salts. Oh. Oh well. Still kind of salty. Still kind of salty. All the salt. I should be mine. Well, I could be mine for salt. Oh, there we go. Oh, sorry about that. Oh. Death by 1,000 coughs. Oh. This may or may not be the last one. We shall see. Alright. We are definitely getting close. Definitely getting close. Definitely now. I mean, don't get me wrong. On the one hand, I miss having Fridays off. But on the other hand, I like the money.
3.
I'm not even playing, man. I am so enjoying that money.
First blood. Well done for damage.
Man, whatever shall I do? Oh! Oh! It's for you! Be overly dramatic about it. You've denied me what is mine! How could you? Ah! Mm-hmm. Oh. I had a case of the domes there. A serious case of the domes. Uh, 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 uh. Okay, if he was standing right next to me, I would have been so mad. Like, what? Right there!
3, 2, well done.
Uh, Right there! I'm thinking about popping casket, run! Oh! Freaking freezers, man. The locks just freaking hurt. Oh, of course, something up high. Uh, uh, uh. Still got one of them. Still got one of them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dang. Oh, no, no!
3, 2, 1.
Got out of there like, first chance I got, gone. Screw you hippies, I am not sticking around. I have learned this lesson well. Yeah. I've still got a kill from my team, mate. Ah. He still got screwed. Your teammate was in no way, shape, or form happy after that.
Humiliation. 2. Well done.
I'll take it. Getting out of there, I was not. No worries, no worries. Come on, get me back in, get me back in, get me back in. Whole reason why I saved this for last.
Well done. 3, 2, 1. Defeat.
Lockers, man! Man, I hate the lockers. Those little cocksuckers are exactly that. If that's your favorite mech, I bet you 10 to 1 your favorite flavor is... Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone! Breathe, mother trucker, breathe. No point getting mad at that. But, and, we're going to do a quick control point clash. I think we can get one of those in. Get one last one in.
Started.
I don't know what I hit, but that was lame.
We're losing the lead. We have taken the lead. Well done. Beacon captured. Critical damage.
Lame!
Captured. Incoming fire. Noob identified. Incoming fire. Captured.
Ah! Sometimes, I swear, you always end up with a teammate that's just like, at the worst possible time, decides to move right in front of you. Like, I need a little help! Let me move right here! You smooth brained asshole! Like, the concept of a charging mech is foreign to some people, and it's like, how many times have you seen this mech in this game?
Incoming fire.
I'm just saying, I know you've seen this mech.
Incoming fire. Reloading. Cover me. Critical damage. Well done. You have 2 minutes remaining. Victory imminent.
Thank you! Oh. That made me a little mad. That may have made me a little mad. Just because of, like, alright, I got it, no worries. Lock, like, all your abilities gone, like Guardian style. Finally get back all your ability to go on again, Guardian style.
There is 1 minute left.
All I gotta say to those guys, the power of their credit card is strong.
Beacon captured.
I'm a noob at this pay to win shit. Oh. I'm not even good at it.
30 seconds remaining.
Alright.
We are running out of time.
Hmm. Oh, I got a single war. Uh-oh, I didn't know.
2, 1. Reloading. Cover me. Defeat.
Oh, it stings. Just a wee bit. Alright. With that, friends, as always, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, ring that bell. Follow me on the Twitters at Brainiac420. Follow me everywhere else at a Nerd and Over 40. Come back tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Central for my daily shortcoming. Back again at 5 p.m. Central for Attack of the Live Streamers going live at 5. And